Let's talk about how to test for leaky gut. First, there's a protein known as zonulin, which is the doorway to leaky gut. Zonulin basically opens up the spaces between the cells of your intestines that causes intestinal permeability or a leaky gut. So the more zonulin that you have, the higher the likelihood of intestinal permeability and, of course, its severity. Second, it's important to understand that there's a massive fluctuation of zonulin levels in your blood and your stool, so it's not really a good way to test for it. Studies actually demonstrate that zonulin levels can be all over the place, making it highly inaccurate, whereas zonulin antibodies are more stable, therefore more accurate. So if you're measuring zonulin in the blood or via fecal stool samples, it's not going to be a good assessment. Make sure you measure zonulin antibodies as IgA and IgG instead. In addition, knowing whether zonulin is present is not enough. You also need to know if there is LPS, lipopolysaccharide. If you don't have zonulin, but LPS is present, then you don't have intestinal permeability, but something called endotoxemia, which is actually more severe. And this means that your issues are somewhere else, your liver, your lungs, exposure to chemicals, etc. Finally, measuring actomyosin is important to differentiate between transcellular leaky gut and paracellular leaky gut. If LPS and actomyosin are present, then you've got transcellular leaky gut. If it's just actomyosin, then you've got paracellular. And again, this is important because you need to know the type of leaky gut in order to know how to treat it. The biggest concern here is to find the mechanisms that are driving your leaky gut, but also the severity of your leaky gut and what's your prognosis. Is this actually something that can be corrected?